aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go at Mile High. Calvin Austin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Away. To the right, yeah. Ready? Right here.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Bombers. Hold on a second.
Shotgun snap to Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Hold on a second.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete to Mims. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down.
Hold on a second. Ready? Right here. Joe.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hold on a second.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Captain. Hold on a second. Ready? Away.
They'll throw again. Nix. Forced out to his right. Oh my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. His first throw is an interception. Jonte Barron has it. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Trying to find his tight end, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Bombers. Hold on a second. Ready. Chill. Go.
Nix from the gun. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Away. Captain.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. That's completed right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Williams with a quick pass out wide. They got the football, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, they get the 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw by Williams. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackled at the 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Chicago.
Working inside the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So we're through one. It's an early lead for the Bears. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it 2nd and 4.
Ready. Bombers.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Once more, it's Nix. He finds his back, Harvey. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Throwing again, here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Captain. Ready.
Nix with it on first. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Bears' 2-yard line.
11.
Nix to throw again. Caught out wide. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone, and we take the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Luther Burden now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Working from the gun, Williams. Flushed out to his left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. We'll get 22 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, Williams to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
4 yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Get him. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
35-yard line.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. From just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hauled in left side. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
To the right, yeah.
They'll throw again. Nix. Caught by his back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More for Mile High in just a moment.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, it's Nix. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On first and 10, here's Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Williams on first down. Completed over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First down, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to... Ford had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw by Williams. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Kicked off by Damone Clark. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here comes the final play of our first half. On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Taking a shot deep here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The kicking unit on down for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. It's his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward, it's still about a yard out of that. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Williams from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Williams to throw on 1st. Headed out right. This is Loveland working the right side. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Motioning him from the slot right. Williams to throw. He brings it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster known as Broadway. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Finds his fullback. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Nix from the gun. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the 1st down as he stays in bounds.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Off
the play fake. Here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. If the big guys up front saying, give me a push, then I'll do the rest.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Lowe finds his back, Harvey. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Nix to throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Goes to the hurry up here.
Shamar Turner on the tackle. A gain of 3.
Flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown! Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Moore with a return.
DJ Moore on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On play action, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run here on first down. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Christian Harris on the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. Cut out left. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Offense up to the line fast.
6 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 19.
So we're through 3 here. It's Bears football to begin the 4th. They say try to hang on to the lead in a close game. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm. And a nice little gain on top of it.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. He completes it in traffic. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Man in motion here. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
What is
Now here's Williams. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. To throw is Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Bears making a 9-point advantage. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 18. Chris Boswell set.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Captain.
To throw, here's Nix. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Nix looking to throw. Complete to Mims. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down.
Bombers.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nix now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Almost set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Following the play, that's quarterback Bo Nix in some noticeable pain, Brock. Obviously a worrying sight as he receives some assistance. All set to go now from the 35.
Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's the backup. First throw. Throw left side, complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Going from the gun here.
at the 30-yard line.
Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
7-yard gain.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
He's going to throw it again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the red zone now. Drops it down, Harvey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun hand off to Harvey. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos gotta score in a hurry. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready.
Throwing here, Nix. And he set up the screen, pushing for the end zone, and off the football, it's not loose. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Brings up fourth and goal.
Captain.
Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. On the move, headed right. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often. In this game, the lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. They're going to pass it here. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back-to-back carries here. Has some space inside the 35. And he's He's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So the Bears take this one on the road.